Welcome to the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast, the only podcast worth listening to. We have our guest, the very fabulous Chad Fisher, with us. He's the owner, operator, and co-host of my favorite show at the Gatsby's.
The Gatsby's?
Gatsby's. at
Gatsby. Again, we're just making up names for bars that don't exist, people.
Yeah, there's 7 Gatsby's.
There's 7, so I host them all. Which is awesome. Yeah, you're a frequent guest there. We love having you, man. Fucking, you're a non-paid regular, man. We could put your name.
Regular.
We should put your name on the stage, on the newly acquired stage we have. Dude, we could put your name on there. These are people that don't get recognition any other way.
Like the stars of Hollywood, plaques on the stage that people trample on.
Yeah, we could just pee on the stage instead of putting our names on it. Like Jesse Lopez pissed here.
Yeah.
And did stage time. It's kind of the same thing, you know.
What I find funny is that right before I got banned from what's that fucking place? The Velveeta. I went to.
You got banned from there?
Yeah, I got banned from the Velveeta. Right before I got banned from the Velveeta, I went into the restroom and I was taking a piss and I saw a graffiti that says, "Piss here if you want Jesse Lopez to win FPIA." I fucking love it. I was like, what the fuck, man? Some fucking guy I probably don't know fucking taking a shit on my name.
So did you piss there?
Yeah. Yeah, I took a picture of it. It's on my, what do you call it? Jesse Lopez fan page. Jesse fucking Lopez on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then I got banned that day.
For what? What did you do?
The guy just... He was like, "Hey, are you Jesse?" Ran after me because I was paying cash because I had my credit card at the Dirty Dog, one of my favorite bars ever. So I was drinking there. I went to do the set. I was paying cash for my beers. I was drinking Guinness, and I would tip him $1 every time. That's what fucking sucks. I was tipping this motherfucker. Tipped him $3. Dude. So I walked out with a couple of buddies of mine because we were going to the fucking Dirty Dog to drink. Dirty Dog, way better than the Velveeta room. So the guy runs after me and then he's like, "Jesse, you're Jesse Lopez," and I was like, "Yes, I'm Jesse Lopez." He's like, "Jesse from the internet," and I was like,
"Jesse from the internet."
Yeah, and I was like, I guess I'm the only one, but I was like, "Yeah, why, dude? Here in Austin, I am Jesse from the internet." Fucking 3 people know you're somebody here.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, thank you very much," and I put my hand out to shake his hand, and he retrieved his hands up to his chin, like if I was covered in AIDS herpes or something, man, like AIDS sores.
So what? He just wanted to make sure you were the person he should direct all his hate towards. He's like, "Are you that fucking guy
on the internet?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know I hate your fucking guts, you piece
No,
of
I think
shit."
I think it's because I called some people, I think an Uncle Tom or something.
Just stirring up trouble.
Yeah. I don't even have to stir up trouble. I just post an opinion somewhere and someone's...
Yeah, dude, that's usually how it goes, man, unless you have opinions that are incredibly mainstream, which people are always they're in abundance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you say anything that's against that, people are gonna talk shit. You just have to, be prepared for it. So some of the skits that I've done and stuff, I've done Alex Jones skits and fucking Nancy Grace and stuff, and I used to get so fucking nervous and shit when I would get an email that was saying "Oh, someone commented on your video" or something, And I'd be like, "Oh fuck," because it'd usually be something hateful. It'd usually be
it's always something
"You
hateful.
fucking piece of shit, you couldn't carry Alex Jones's jockstrap, you fucking hippie motherfucker," and all this shit. And so I used to get really nervous, man, and I used to never reading that stuff. And now I just expect it to be bad, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you say anything, if you do anything, man, people are gonna talk shit. You just gotta be like, "Hey, man, go fuck yourself." How about that? How about go over there and go fuck yourself?
What I find is funny that the guy knows that Alex Jones wears a jackstrap.
Yeah, it's probably his son. You know what I'm saying? That did it, man. Alex fucking Jones, dude.
And his son knows what kind of jockstraps.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. His son's name, I think he said his son's name Rex, which is that's exactly what you would think Alex Jones' son was named, was Rex. He's like, we were gonna go with fucking Morpheus, but you know, we already named 2 dogs that, so we decided, you know what,
Yeah.
X-nay on the Morpheus, you know, fucking nip that one in the bud. Thor, we already had that for a cat that we had, you know, so we decided to go with Rex, and that's where we're at, you know,
Yeah.
Rex, he's a fucking asshole.
A moon unit, like that Kappa, Zap Kappa, Kappa Zappa. Damn, who, dude? Okay, usually I'm drunk during these things. Right now I'm stoned. I'm fucking stoned.
And you just woke up.
And
Jesse,
I just woke up.
I came over to write with Jesse. We're gonna do some comedy writing. I come to the fucking door and it's just like fucking dark as hell in here at 1 o'clock on a fucking Friday afternoon. Jesse comes to the door with a damn robe on and shit with sleep all over his face. He's still got like fucking the Flintstone pillow imprinted on his fucking forehead and shit. And he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" I'm like, "We ain't doing shit today. We ain't getting shit done. This motherfucker, this son of a bitch. I'm glad I brought some weed with me because I ought to be sitting here." Instead of recording an awesome podcast, it's going to be listened to by millions of people.
Millions of people in the future when they discover this phone.
Yeah.
Buried in sediment.
Yeah. Was that your robe that you were wearing, by the way?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. Dude, I was wearing Naisha's robe during Christmas.
Oh, I was
It was pink. It's really short. I took a couple of pictures. Naisha took pictures of me.
For like the first time ever the other day, I thought about buying a robe. I've never owned one. And I was like, man, I kind of want to get a robe just so I can walk around. Balls out, you know, like a fucking single mom after a soccer game.
Like Rodney Dangerfield just walked around with his
robe
naked.
Dude. Yeah, all the time, dude. Why not, man?
Shit, man. I'm pretty sure that fucking robe got skid marks.
Oh, shit. And blood stains and fucking cum stains.
Semen, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, you have to wear something under the robe, people.
Fucking throat juice and shit, man. All kinds of shit, dude. Shit you don't want to know about. Peanut butter, you know.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, man. So we fucking so we talk about the shows we're doing, man. How about that?
Yeah.
Dude?
How about let's start with what you are doing. What's up?
Yeah,
what is Chad Fisher? We want to know who is this extraordinary man. How'd you start stand up?
Man, I always wanted to do stand up like my whole life, pretty much, dude. Like you know, like on a deeper level, if I want to get all fucking sappy and shit, it was like my mom. I think my mom suffered from depression pretty much my whole life and shit. And she'd always be sad and everything. And you know, as a young kid, you know, not having abstract thought, I was like, oh, I'll just make her laugh, and then she won't be sad anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so I would just always do that. I was just always acting a fool, trying to make her happy and stuff. And then I started doing it at school and in class, and I started realizing I could like make, you know, people laugh pretty much. Like when I tried, you know, it was around 2nd grade, and then I was like, my stepdad introduced me to stand-up comedy, man. I really had no idea what it really was until like I was in like fourth grade, I think, somewhere around there. And I came home. I used to chill at his place all the time, man, because he had like 2,000 movies that he had recorded illegally through
back when
illegal
VHS?
cable. Yeah, dude, back in VHS, man.
Yeah,
he used to have like 2,000 movies, and he had like a library that was like you could like look it up. You could like look up movies alphabetically and shit. It was cool as fuck, man. And he had all this random shit. And he had like the illegal cable box, dude. So he had like every fucking channel you could think of. And so as a kid, it's like, dude, I just want to go over there, eat fucking junk food, drink fucking M Diesels, and fucking watch movies till 4 a.m. and stuff. And so I went over one time and he had some Jeff Foxworthy on, man. And as a kid, I thought it was funny. Now, you know what I mean? I've grown up, don't have the same interests in terms of people I look up to comedically, but
okay. No, I used to be a really big Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah. I mean, you can appreciate it as a younger person. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good starter, I guess. You know, because it's very tame and shit. You know what I mean? But he's a decent writer or whatever. But I was just infatuated with it, man. So I just started watching all kinds of other comics and everything, man. Like then I just started watching it every night when it was on TV. It was on BET. Late at night. They used to always have like Live at the Apollo and shit on TV late at night too. That was like I think that was right after Saturday Night Live, usually on Saturdays in my hometown anyway. So yeah.
I remember having that illegal cable box too. And and summers I used to stay up all night watching like HBO specials.
Same here, dude.
I was also Skinamax a
little. Yeah, a little. Of course, dude. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
You're
fucking budding young.
Jeff Foxworthy's no one to look at.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. That mustache eventually.
Yeah, it's like so and you're a kid, man.
Yeah, same thing here, man. So so long story short, I just started. I watched a lot of stand up and everything, and started. I read a Jerry Seinfeld book, man, and I don't even like Seinfeld. I've never even watched an episode of Seinfeld. I just don't really like. I've watched bits and pieces of it, and I'm just like, oh, I fucking hate
It's one of the best shows ever.
I'm sure it is. I like hearing about it. When people tell me about it, I'm like, oh, dude, that sounds funny. But anytime I try to watch it, I'm just like, this show, I can't handle this, man. I just don't want to watch
he's
it.
a terrible actor, but
Yeah, I think that's probably why. Actor. But I read his book, man, called Sign Language, and he was like talking about how he wrote down jokes and everything. And I was like, oh, that's what I should do. I have all these ideas. And so I started a joke book. I still have it, man, from like 7th grade, I think was when I started it. And so I just wrote and wrote and wrote for so long, man. I wasn't like one of these prodigies like Chappelle or some shit started doing it, or Bill Hicks that started doing it when they're like 14 and shit.
Yeah.
Like I fucking wrote a lot, and I lived in a small town, man. It wasn't like huge. It was like 50,000 people, but there wasn't like places you could just go do stand up and stuff, you know what I mean? And so there's Cleveland and Columbus, but those were usually like the open mics were on a Monday and you had to try out on Sunday. And I had school. There was like no way. You had to like go tryouts for open mics at the Improv in Cleveland, dude. And I could just never fucking make it with school and shit. I was an athlete as well.
Dude, I wonder how solid their comics are, man, or if it made them solid by that process.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? I think, or it's just like the dude that runs it just wants to like be overbearing on it or something.
Yeah, I can imagine someone there like dude's like, what's the difference between next?
He just got a pencil. He's like, I want to get out of here by fucking noon. All right, I got a fucking thing. All right. And I think that was the thing. It was like the tryouts were at like noon. It's like, who the fuck,
Yeah.
I was like this young comic. I was not confident in myself like whatsoever, especially getting up on noon and telling jokes to like a room with 2 people and a fucking broom sweeper or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just difficult, man. And then I was an athlete, and I went to college, and I went to college in a small town that didn't really have anything. And then here and there, I started doing stand up a little bit more and everything. Found ways to do it. Found places in like my hometown to do it and everything. And then I got an agent for like fucking 2 months, man. And I thought I was like big shot, man. I was like calling all these agencies and stuff, like trying to get someone to represent me, because I thought that's like what you're supposed to do.
That's how,
like,
yeah.
I gotta get an agent.
I've seen people, dude. I'm sorry, it's fucking hilarious. There's people like, hey, how do you get an agent? Dude, fucking write a joke for
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I was worried about being funny.
I was doing like it all ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it the complete opposite way. And so I finally got this girl outside of Cleveland. Her name was Carol. I forget her last name, but Carol. And I remember she represented me, and I like talked to her on the phone for a little bit and shit, and somehow convinced this girl to represent a comic that had never really done anything. And she was like, okay, what I'm gonna do for you, sweetheart? I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna put you on a fucking show, okay? And if you do well, then I got some more shows for you. And I was like, all right, cool, that'd be great, And I was a terrible comic, of course, at this time, you know what I mean? But she booked me at a hotel in Morgantown, West Virginia. And it was like just hillbilly fucking, just nothing but hillbillies. And I remember, dude, I wore a fucking, dude, I was like, that was when I first started going bald and shit. And I was like real self-conscious about it and shit. And so I wore hats all the time. And I wore a hat to this show that I was supposed to do at Morgantown, West Virginia. And I wore a Michigan hat. And not even thinking about the fact that, like, literally, like, a year before that, West Virginia, this is Morgantown, West Virginia, where the University of West Virginia University, where the fuck it's called, is there. And it's, like, right by the stadium. And, like, the show is, like, fucking, like, a mile from the stadium or some shit. Damn. And their coach had just left West Virginia to go to Michigan, like, the year before. And they're, like, hardcore fucking, it's like, don't talk about fucking football players and teams that we don't like, and don't talk about fucking, the government and shit, or war and shit like that. And I came in there, wasn't even thinking really. And I think I did know, and I was just trying to be an asshole, because that's like,
you thought it was
gonna be funny, you know what I mean? I was a dumbass, and not only that, I didn't know they took this shit that seriously in fucking West Virginia, dude. And I just like wanted to be an asshole, I think. I was just like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who cares,
God,
antagonistic.
Yeah,
and so and I was like terrible, dude. I wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but there was like 2 people in the back audience that were just cracking up throughout my whole set, man. And it was like the only laughs I got, and everyone was just like so mad at me, dude.
They were just passing through.
Yeah, just assholes, man. And then I remember there was a dude I opened for, man, Danny Kaye, fucking douchebag, man. He's like one of those 50-year-old comics that tours like fucking casinos and shit, and he's like a rip off of like so many other fucking comics that you've seen a million times, you know. And he was just a fucking asshole, and he killed that night, I think, but because he was like, you know, fucking some piece of shit. He's like, oh, fucking. He was doing Speedy Gonzalez references and shit. He was just a really lame, fucking corny ass motherfucker. But I was a terrible comic too, you know what I mean? So, but after the show, he came up to me and started talking a bunch of shit, like, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Oh man.
And I finally told him, I was like, dude, guess what? I don't want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be some fucking comic that never fucking said anything that was worth a shit and no one remembers in fucking 2 days, let alone 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So, but after the show, like the agent like wouldn't take my calls and shit for a while. And then she finally responded. She's like, "Yeah, I heard it didn't go so well." And I'm like, "Yeah, it didn't." She's like, "Well, I can't really book you on anything, sweetheart, right now. I don't have anything for you." I'm like, "Oh, you don't have anything for a comic that's been on stage 20 times in his life?" What the fuck is going on? I'm like, I understand. But then shortly after that, I moved to Austin, and everything's going great since I've been here, man. So, yeah, that's my little story of how I got into comedy, I guess. And so it's been in Austin.
Heartwarming story.
Yeah, very, very, very
heartwarming.
They're trying to be uplifting here, you know?
Yeah, no, not just hate and funny, but also sentiment, or what do you call it? Not romance, drama. No. I have no idea what this show is about.
Tearjerker, sweetheart. But yeah, man. So like all kinds of shit's been going on, man. We just started a show at Brave New Books that went. We had our debut show last week, and it fucking went amazingly well. Jesse Lopez was there, and he fucking killed. He had the set of the night by far, dude. Like that was one of the best performances by UFC in a long time. Yeah, everyone killed, man. It was a great audience, dude.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Yeah, dude. But it's called Conscious Comedy, and we try to talk about like, you know, political shit. We try to make fun of the system, you know, try and poke the bear a little bit, just fucking talk shit. And it's in a counterculture bookstore at Brave New Books on Guadalupe. It's gonna be every other Friday.
It's a great book. There's a shelf with 50-cent books used. Books are 50 cents at Brave New Books.
And dude, it's BYOB, so you can come in and just get shit hammered for fucking like $6.
When the show's on, right?
Yeah, dude.
I don't want people walking in with 24 ounces to the bookstore. Hey, man, Chad. The Jesse Lopez podcast, motherfucker. Yeah.
Actually, they probably wouldn't care, man. They're pretty cool. You
know? They probably wouldn't care.
It's like, you probably fucking come in with some Bitcoin. They'll fucking love you.
No.
But, it's a cool ass fucking venue, man, and the owner John Bush is cool as shit, man, and he kind of like lets us say whatever we want, man. He's like fucking no holds barred, dude. He actually did a set this week, man. So we're really looking forward to the future with that show. That show's gonna be bomb, dude. It's fucking gonna grow, I think.
Like Bitcoin. It's gonna grow like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know, there was actually an article where a guy bought $20 worth of Bitcoin. And just recently opened up his account, whatever, and that Bitcoin is worth like 890,000.
Jesus Christ.
Almost 900,000. It's like
God damn.
8875 or something. I don't know, something like that. It's a huge number, but it's at least $800,000 with 27.
I need to research that shit, man. I've had people that are into it send me articles and stuff and printouts and everything, and I've just never taken the time to research it, man.
But it would be awesome, like if you just bought like, I'm gonna buy $5 worth of Bitcoin, and then look up your accounts, people.
Yeah, who knows?
You could be millionaires, dude.
And you don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Like, I was shit hammered one night. I fucking bought $50 in Bitcoin. Now it's worth a fucking house by Zilker Park in Austin.
Fuck yeah.
Or a fucking bungalow in Zilker Park.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking cool, dude. Shit. But yeah, man. So Conscious Comedy at Brave New Books every other Friday. That's hopefully going to be a weekly show soon. And then I'm going to be hosting the Willie Nelson Puff and Putt on March 25th, I think it is. Let me double check. March 25th. It's a Saturday out at Willie Nelson's golf course out in Pedernales, Texas, or Spicewood. I don't know. One of those fucking places. Go to my website. It's on there, chadfishercomedy.com. But I'm hosting that shit, and hopefully we're gonna fucking have some. I'm also performing at Texas State University this Wednesday for Laugh Tracks. Should be a good show. It's free, man. It's in like a proper theater. It's gonna be filmed. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be some good comics there. Coy Hopper's gonna be there. Mikey Swenson's gonna be there. John Wolfe is gonna be there. Very funny man from San Marcos, who put me on the show. And then that very same night, I'm gonna be hosting the Texas Normal Open Monthly meeting. Not hosting. We're gonna be doing some comedy after the meeting before the music, before the reggae band. It's always a good ass turnout, dude, and that show's becoming better and better each month, man. Yeah. And people are really starting to. We have quality comics that come out there, dude. We've had like a great ass lineup every time since I've taken the show over in the last year, man. We've had great lineups.
Interesting sense there. Like you smell all sorts of good product, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, you can smoke on the fucking on the patio upstairs. Cops don't really fuck with anybody, man. I've been going there for like 5 years, dude, and I've never seen the cops. I'm sure there's been some undercover cops for sure, but you can spot those motherfuckers pretty easily, you know. But it's like, dude, if you're gonna arrest someone, you gotta arrest everybody up here because it's like literally like 100 people smoking weed. But
then who's gonna testify? Or
what are you talking about, officer?
There'd be like 50 people with testimonies. Like the officer was just way out of line. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
And he killed our vibe.
Yeah, man.
We had to make incense.
He tried to fucking take my donuts, dude. They weren't even laced. And I just got them from Voodoo. They were fucking amazing. They were hot and fresh. It was fucked up, man. And he killed our vibe.
Yeah, he killed our vibe, dude.
What a fucking dirtbag, man. What a fucking piece of shit, man. And he said the earth wasn't flat, so fuck him, man.
Is it hippies or Christians?
I don't know, dude. I just changed it all.
It's Christians.
Yeah, dude, I just changed it to like fucking 3 different people.
It's flat.
He doesn't believe Jesus died for our sins, man.
Completely.
He doesn't believe fucking he walked on water, man.
His handcuffs weren't biodegradable, man. You have to planet Earth, dude. We bring in all sorts of groups.
He spit right by my sandal, man. It was fucked up.
Don't be disencouraged. It's not a bunch of hippies. It's cool people.
There's
a few hippies though.
But no, it's awesome people, man.
We're like, dude, they're gonna see like, nah, man. There's Bible bullies. There's hippies. There's fucking environmentalists.
It's usually a fucking badass crowd, man, and the people there are really smart. So it's like you have to bring people on there that are intelligent, that aren't saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise the crowd will not. They'll just tune you out and you'll fuck it up for the rest of the comics, you know. But it's an awesome show, man. So that's gonna be March 1st, I think it is. I gotta March 1st, and then our next show at Brave New Books is gonna be March 3rd.
You have any questions? Go to jefffisher.com.
Did you just call me Jeff Fisher?
Did I what?
You just called me Jeff Fisher.
Oh shit! Who's Jeff Fisher? Oh, that's the guy from American Dad.
We've been friends for fucking years. Like literally, me and I have been friends for years. You know what I'm saying?
Chad Fisher.
I'm at his house right now. He let me kick his dog earlier, dude. Like, this is fucked up, dude.
I thought we were friends, man. We took turns molesting that dog. we bonded, man.
Dude, we had a great time. I fucking threw his dog like neck first out of the backyard just to see how far he could toss his little ass. He was like nice enough to let me do that, and you don't even know my name.
Like a boomerang.
So this is Jeff Fisher. Fucking.
Chad Fisher. I'm sorry. Jeff Fisher is the character in American Dad, which is a show that I watched to go to sleep.
Did you think he was sitting here beside you?
I'm stoned enough, dude.
I guess that's your defense, man. You don't smoke that much.
I don't,
you just smoke some dank ass weed.
Oh, man, dude, you have
probably. I mean, I'm high as shit, and I smoke all the time.
Every time you're smoking, dude, you always have the best shit, like the best fucking shit. If you want to know about this best shit that he has, go to
JeffFisherComedy.com.
Yeah, Chad Fisher.
Jeff Fisher Comedy.
Chad Fisher.
But yeah, man. So fucking all kinds of shit going on. Fucking we'll be getting another show as well here soon. Fucking we're gonna be doing a podcast.
Yeah.
On another podcast as well. We're all going to be doing.
All right. And but don't forget about the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast. The only podcast worth listening to. Even after Jeff Fisher's podcast is released, this one's still going to be the only one worth listening to. You get it straight up right here.
Straight up.
I have no idea.
The other place is fake news. Don't listen to the fuckers.
Yeah, his name's not even Jeff Fisher, man. It's Chad.
So, like, my tagline for my podcast is going to be really the only podcast worth listening to. Just to, like, seriously.
You should just change it to better than the Jesse Lopez 15.
yeah, that's what I should say.
I'll even say it in your podcast.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Better than the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast, the only podcast that used to be worth listening to.
There you go, man.
You cut, yeah.
As my fucking, as my tagline.
And you never have me as a guest.
Never.
Just
shit on your name, fucking like grabbing them by the pussy.
Yeah, I would love that. That's actually the dream, having a 30-minute podcast weekly, shitting on Jesse Lopez, just people around. Because that's what I think with comedy. Like when I'm like, I don't get booked for a show, I'm like, they just don't, they can't handle my raw shit, man. I feel like there's a council of like 13 comics that have been doing comedy for like 50 years, all stroking their beards. What's to do about Jesse Lopez? Like the council disagrees with Jesse Lopez. That's what I believe.
Let's never put him on a show.
That's what I believe in it.
Yeah.
Like this conspiracy theory that revolves around me. That's how fucking what do you call it? Thoughts of grandeur.
It's
Those are
true,
my
man.
thoughts
You'll
of
probably
grandeur.
never perform at Cap City. You'll probably never perform at Velveeta again because you're banned from there.
I'm banned from
and that's the only 2 comedy clubs in Austin, dude. So you're pretty much blackballed. You should move to like San Antonio.
I'm pretty sure I'm not welcome to that Monday, Friday show, whatever.
Where's the
shit? It's a shit little theater where they do like improv, but they have comedy twice a week, I think.
New Movement?
No, they're cool with me. Even though I broke a bunch of their chairs.
The place up north? What's the place up north?
No,
like off 183?
it's like on 51 Airport. Maybe?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's on the west side of 35.
I don't think those people like me.
I forget the name of that place.
By those people, I mean black. I'm just kidding. I have my girlfriend's black, and she
So that means all black people like him.
I don't.
And that he's allowed to say whatever he wants about black people because he's put his dick in a black girl.
Yep.
It's like when you
a few times.
Yeah.
And other places.
No, but
I don't think they like me in Cold Town. I think because of their softer alternative comedy. I don't know what it's.
Dude, what place in Austin isn't soft or alternative compared to like what you're saying or what me and you and Mikey and Coy? I mean, Coy's like, I don't know, he's a fucking goofball, but I'm saying like, yeah, dude. I mean, I get people, comics tell us that all the time, man. They're like, oh, we can't say other certain things.
Yeah, dude. When I started comedy, like that guy that was bitchy, like, well, you do whatever. People were telling me, like, you can't make fun of dogs. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't make fun of dogs? And now you have to hit up. You know, you can't make fun of Mexicans. You have to hit up. And I'm like, so Mexicans are down?
You have to give me this list.
Yeah. So white people are up. You can make fun of white people. You can't make fun of Mexicans because you're shooting up.
Yeah.
So that means Mexicans are not up. They're down.
So
then who's being racist? Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. So you think Mexicans are lower than you and that's why you can't make fun of them? Fuck you. And I'm going to make fun of dogs and handicapped people. And who else? Jews. I think that's it. China people.
Chinamen.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm going to do anything I want.
China people.
I think this weed's worn
out. Yeah, dude.
You're
you just went straight to belligerent from fucking like sleeping on clouds. Yeah, fucking. You were trying to get me to do yoga earlier and shit, and then now you're just like,
the funny thing
is, kick that dog again.
You hold him down, not kick him down.
I fucking put him down. You know?
That's what I should do, man. Just fucking insult my dog whenever I'm mad at my girlfriend. Instead of just arguing with my girlfriend, I'll be like, go to the room. Yeah, I'm gonna take your dog with me. You fucking faggot, you motherfucking piece of shit. You think you're so cool because you're first white? You fucking motherfucker, you baby, you fucking trust fund fucking baby, faggot dog.
She's got a thing for like light skin, dude. I mean, even though you're Mexican, you look incredibly white.
She thought I was white, dude.
Yeah, then you talk to me like,
hey, my name's Jesse Lopez. Ándale.
Start doing my Carlos Mencia impersonation.
And then she's like, wow. They should fucking put on Tinder, like, you know, what.
Yeah, she she thought she was gonna date a white boy, go like a step up in the,
She's
in
like,
the community.
I don't even
went,
like
yeah, I'm
fucking
Mexican,
Mexicans.
man. I went 2 step up myself, man.
Was she
Then I'm
surprised
like,
when she heard your voice? But she was like, oh shit.
no,
hold on a
it kind of
second.
slowly came out, you know.
So were you trying to talk like extra white when you saw her? You're like,
No,
hello,
no.
ma'am. How are you?
Ooh, this pizza is delicious. It touches all my palates in such wonderful ways. We could just whiff the pizza, just smell it before, like fine wine. That's what people do with pizza, right?
I hope that valet didn't fuck up my car.
Yeah, I hope the valet. Yeah, like me using
You
a fucking valet.
piece of shit.
Oh,
That's fucking hilarious. And then she's like, and then what you just like put hot sauce on everything? And she's like, hey, wait a minute.
That's right.
You just put hot sauce on your salad, mister. Something's going on here.
Yeah,
You're not white.
not white. You got me. Put on a poncho and a big sombrero.
Hold on a second, mister. You just pulled hot sauce out of your back pocket. Hold on. I thought you were white.
You got me.
You tipped like $3. She was like, oh, hold on a second, mister. I've never worked in the service industry, but I've heard that.
You
Yes.
steal tips?
Yeah, I've heard that, you know.
I've stolen.
I've also
from-
heard dirty white people do too, but you
Yeah,
know.
steal tips. I've heard of that. I think I've done it myself a couple, just as a prank or a dare, probably. But I don't do that. Like, but I think it was like a dare or a prank or something. But you have to do anything. I say try everything twice, man. Shit,
At least.
at least twice,
Yeah.
man.
Maybe 7 times.
I mean, unless it's something like
Heroin
really
or something.
weird, yeah, like heroin or like if you're not really into skydiving, don't try it twice then.
yeah.
Or trannies, don't fucking try those twice, man.
It's not going to get any
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, oh, I just had a bad training. It's like, no.
Yeah,
I'm going to upgrade next time. Get someone that's like been through the process for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
Not
no,
just hitting
good
the fucking
surgery.
first year, you know. Yeah, that was like paid well into like some Hollywood surgeons or some shit.
Hollywood surgeons.
Or Dallas surgeons, I guess. They're
No, I
probably-
hear that the best surgery is like in fucking South America or something.
Probably,
Like, dude, it's
They just
fucking-
put like an old fucking like sole of a boot in your fucking your fucking cheekbone. They're like,
Hey, look at you. You look fucking amazing. You look
think,
fantastic.
no, I think Brazil has the real one, like the
Yeah.
real nice equipment that they buy like from European and American hospitals and do that shit. Like no, but yeah, South America. No, I misspoke.
Yeah.
South America, yeah.
yeah, they're probably putting like fucking donkey ejaculate and shit into your fucking
Yeah, instead of the saline,
yeah.
we can't afford saline,
Yeah.
senor.
Yeah.
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
This will be fine. This will be
Yeah.
fine. They won't
Gives
know.
it that nice consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Consistency.
Consistency.
No,
Consistency.
yeah, I got you saying it wrong now.
Consistency.
Consistency.
See.
Damn.
I can't say consistency with any consistency.
Consistently. Damn, dude. I gotta practice my Englishes, man.
Your English is just various forms
Fuck,
of English.
dude. No, I'm practically illiterate, man. I can't believe I went from like
Really?
reading books. Like I used to read books like every week. I'd read a new book, you know, and I just can't speak. I can't fucking read. I'm like, what? Dude?
It might have something to do with all the alcohol too.
You're like, man, my mind just don't work like it used to. Shit, man.
They're like, dude, yeah, you're out
Yeah,
on
you're
it.
drunk right now.
Yeah, you're probably still.
What do you
shit
mean?
hammered.
Yeah, what do you mean? I can't drive all of a sudden. After like a pint of whiskey, I'm like, oh shit, I can't drive. Then you see the-
Then you're like, oh,
So you're Jesse fucking Lopez. You get behind that vehicle.
yeah, you get that. I mean, like a
you
trooper.
drive like a trooper. You
Like a
drive
trooper.
shit hammered,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Fucking light a cigarette in my mouth. And they just hit me in the back of the head and I start going. From like 0 to 50 in
Put your
like 2
fucking
seconds.
cowboy hat on and just ride it out, man. Didn't you have a cowboy hat, dude, that you wore?
I still do.
Dude,
It's kinda like a Stevie Ray Vaughan
You
kinda-
showed up to like some show we were doing, I think, man, didn't you? Or we were just like going
Dude,
out or
it's
something.
cold, dude. It's my
it was
cold
fucking
hat.
hilarious,
It's
man.
a fucking cold hat.
It looked
like-
good on you, but then it was just so fucking funny because I'd never seen you in a hat before. And you just showed up with this fucking big ass cowboy hat on. What
and
the
a
fuck?
black jacket and shit.
And a big black jacket. Like you were like just
everything leather.
auditioned for like a fucking Quentin Tarantino film or some shit. Another shitty iteration of fucking Kill Bill. Kill Phil Volume 12.
Yeah. No, I think hats, like I need a hat, and I'm not gonna wear a baseball hat. I'm not gonna wear a beanie. I mean, beanies I think would be the most thing, but dude, I needed a hat, and that's
You're
the
like
only hat.
cowboy hat.
That's the only hat that fucking goes well with me, man. There was another one that was made out of kangaroo skin, but it was brown. You know,
Where the fuck did you go to get this hat?
I think it's something haberdashery. Someone's haberdashery.
You paid for this shit,
dude. It was $100 hat, and I got a 15% military discount just for lying. It's fucking amazing. Okay, everybody, Jesse Lopez, 15-minute podcast land. If you lie and say you're a fucking military operative, whatever, man. Tell me you're just in the military. You get 15% discount in most places.
and if they say, just tell them like, "Hey, I was in the military," and they're like, "Oh yeah, what'd you do?" Just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I'd rather not talk about it, you know. Dude, last time I talked about it, I started strangling fucking like pigeons. Yeah, dude, my reflexes are so fast I could catch pigeons.
They're gonna take it, make a distraught man who obviously is suffering from PTSD prove that he should get the 15% discount.
Oh man.
And fucking fit Jimmy's haberdashery on airport in 49.
Prove it. How do you want me to prove it, man? He just, I mean, to bring like a machine gun, unassemble it and assemble it right away. Done. 15 seconds. Like,
you just like turn over your hands and show them all the blood of young brown babies you have on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, look, actually, this shirt I wore, it's got some. You can do DNA testing on this. It's got the fucking blood of young Afghani children.
I love the idea of getting someone's PTSD stirred up just by asking him for his ID, military ID. Prove that you're in the military. Oh man, they used to make me prove everything in Vietnam. Like, I don't know if we're fighting Vietnam still, probably do.
Just say fucking any of the Iraq wars, man. You know, like,
yeah, that's
you
true.
can just name a country, actually, dude. Because I think we bombed. Like, yeah, we bombed everybody, dude. You just like, oh, dude, yeah, actually, this was from fucking Papua New Guinea. They're like, what the fuck are you doing there? Like, yeah, man, you don't want to know.
You don't want to know
this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Let's just say they ain't gonna be growing vegetables for a while.
Jesus Christ, man, I love that shit.
Or laying on the sand. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're wearing shoes everywhere they go.
Yeah, better watch out for those mines we left.
Or eating fish. Anything.
Nothing. They just blow the shit out of everything, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just fucking make it happen.
Oh man, dude, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna have a real war with this fucking Trump. A real fucking war this time. Because before it was like Russia's fucking pointing missiles at us, and we're like, no, it's cool, dude. They're like our buddies, man. He's just playing around. And then it'd be like, now it's like, oh, what fucking Iraq? You looking at me funny, Iraq? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
I know,
you and your little fucking buddy Fagistan.
It's like at the same time, dude. Like I think we probably have like exhausted. I mean, we've been bombing. Like I think I read something last week or a couple weeks ago. Well, how Obama dropped like just in his last year in office dropped like 26,000 bombs. You know what I'm saying? And you know. Think about all the radiation that produces in the world. People end up getting cancer and all this shit.
No,
like that's not even a thing.
These are just like TNT bombs. They're not like nuclear.
But there's still bombs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They create a lot of chaos and kill tens of thousands of innocent people and shit. These aren't like precise bombs and shit like that. They're just dropping them over. But my point is being real quick. My point being that I think you can only bomb so many countries, you know what I'm saying? And I think we're probably at like the top. We're probably at like top capacity right now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, of course, dude, he's a fucking goofball, but so is everybody else. You know what I mean? That ran for president. Maybe not Bernie Sanders, but he's still a goofball. You know, so it's all fucking. The one thing no one ever talks about is like, hey, dude, why are we voting for someone to like? We get to vote one time, and then they make every decision for the next 4 years. Yeah, just like you vote for. And this dude has no like scientific background. He doesn't know shit about fucking anything. You know what I mean? Besides like whatever his given field was prior to becoming president, whether it was a lawyer, fucking real estate mogul, oil man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so it's all bullshit. It's like Carlin said, it's all bullshit.
It is bullshit. If it was real democracy, they'd have us vote for everything. Hey, is it like whatever little thing? It's like, oh, we're gonna do this road. Who wants it? Oh, let's see the votes.
Should we serve GMO fucking to kids at school? Should we fucking, yeah, should we fucking bomb this country tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, they just leave it up to some fucking dude, obviously so out of touch, with reality to begin with, and became president,
Yeah.
But no, I went and saw Trump speak, dude, with Derek Frary and his roommate and this other dude. It was fucking hilarious, man. He packed this big ass fucking venue in Austin, like East Austin. Man. I don't even think it was Austin, dude.
No.
But there was a shit ton of fucking people there, dude, and it was just funny to me because I'd never been to. I went to see Ron Paul speak down at the Capitol like many years ago, like 5-6 years ago, before he was running for president, and then. But this was like on a totally different level, dude. It was crazy, man. Like the people there, it was just hilarious. It was a funny ass experience, man. It was hilarious.
I bet you, dude, get rednecks with a topic
Yeah,
they
a
like
bunch
to
of
be angry
goofy
about.
ass hillbillies,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that people that vote for Hillary are any better. I think they're just as goofy and gullible, you know what I mean? But it was funny to me though that like a billionaire can convince a bunch of fucking retarded ass hillbilly people that he's going to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you think he became a billionaire? You know what I mean? It wasn't from fucking divvying out money fairly amongst people that help build his empire. You know what I
nobody
mean?
gets rich by fucking being an honest, trustworthy man.
Yeah. And there's like
Fucking bullshit.
so many studies that have been done and shown that like the more money you have, like the least, the less apathy you have and everything.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, there was this study where like it was like caramels or something. Like, hey, go ahead and take a candy or some kind of candy or like fun size sneaker, whatever it was, while they waited to do a survey, and they tested them to see how many people get candies. And the richer you are, the more candies you got.
You just hoard.
Put them in your pocket and shit like that.
Because that's what it is. You hoard money. That's exactly what it is. You see like these shows, like the show Hoarders and stuff, man. You ever watch that show? It's fucking hilarious, man. Because like you see how like deranged these people are, man. How hard it is for them to let go of shit. It's the same thing with like rich people. They just hoard money. And that's more violent than what these people are doing. You know what I mean? Like these people hoard money from fucking poor people in Africa. You know what I mean? Like Nestle's buying like hundreds of millions of gallons of water for like $2,000 and shit like that, while Flint has no clean water.
Yeah, what sucks is that they'll do something like the car companies will be like, well, that's a faulty brake line. It'll kill 100 people, but if we pay them off, we could save $200,000 within the next 5 years. I'm like, dude, seriously, you're letting people just die because you want to save $200,000?
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. Bayer, the company Bayer, man, they somehow, some way, man, like some of their aspirin and shit, Bayer aspirin, was like tainted with the HIV virus. Somehow it had the HIV virus in it, and they knew that it did, and they sold it to like somewhere in Africa or some shit like that. And so like they knowingly infected like hundreds of people with HIV from these just so they didn't want to take a few thousand bottles off the shelves and lose money.
That's what
fucked up,
conspiracy started, because I'm thinking, was that on purpose to test the HIV pill?
It could be.
Like maybe the government's developing an HIV
pill. Oh yeah,
pill.
that's very true. I never even thought about that. That's very true, dude. That's very true.
That weed is so good. You turned me into a Mikey Sweet.
I told you the fucking Koi Hopper,
dude. Like shit, those motherfuckers are like into that.
Yeah, dude.
Really bad. Well, you are too, actually.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, no, I am, man. I just I think every one of us has different beliefs and shit, which is beautiful, you know what I mean? But, I don't believe in, like, the system at all, man. I believe we should abolish fucking the political system. I don't feel like it serves anyone. I feel like it's an outdated, archaic system.
It is.
It's only designed to serve a few elite people. And as long as we have this system, dude, we might as well just like watch it and make fun of it, because nothing else is going to change. It's going to continue to get worse. And until people realize that we're just going to be living in a virtual fucking slowly like devolving into hell, you know what I'm saying?
We are, but I'm worried about people, because sometimes people are the most fucking stupidest fucking
well,
things
yeah,
ever.
Of course. That's why we're in the situation we are now.
Like, yeah.
We're the highest military defense in the world, you know what I mean? And we don't have money for fucking debt. Send people to college. People say that all the time. Like when Bernie Sanders was saying, like, oh, we're gonna, have fucking free college education. People are like, well, how's he gonna pay for it? It's like, I don't know. Maybe lower the budget
1%
for military from $1 trillion or whatever the fuck it is. It's probably,
I think it's like 56% goes straight to the military.
Yeah, like 55% of our taxes and shit. Maybe lower that by 5%, and then maybe we could do that. You
Dude,
know, like
if you were to lower that by
Yeah.
10%, you would have absolutely
Yeah,
no
dude.
problems.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Everybody would be on
yeah,
hoverboards.
dude. But it's a system that's designed to
Yeah.
work the way it works, man. And people say like, "Oh, it's all fucked up." It's like, yeah, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I don't know why people act shocked and stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. People need to. People will eventually realize it, man, because there's no other way. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, like resources are going to get scarce, more and more scarce.
That's
and
why we
everything.
need the AIDS pill.
Yeah. That's why we need fucking thinning out. Nah.
Thin out the herd.
There's actually enough, livable land, and people always say that a lot. Bill Burr says that shit a lot. You know what I mean? But I've actually done the research, man, and there's actually enough, livable land in the world for everyone to have like several acres, like many acres to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So we have enough. We have enough.
Yeah, but
We don't-
who's gonna get Hawaii and who's gonna get Antarctica? Antarctica.
Well, no, we're talking about livable area. You know what I mean? Like places that aren't like fucking, like Antarctica and South Pole and the North Pole and shit. We're talking about places that like where people already live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's many. Dude, I've driven from fucking Ohio to LA and back. You know what I mean? You fucking forget how big America is, dude. It's fucking huge, and it's like a very, very small portion of like the landmass on Earth. You know what I mean? It's fucking, it's very, very small in comparison to other continents and shit. But
No, but damn, dude, like other continents are fucked up.
and the
Like, dude,
design of the cities are so fucked up though, dude. In general, like everything, like the modern design of cities is it's so archaic and dumb, dude. Everything is so spread out. That's why we have so many fucking roads and shit like that. If we had like, we designed cities more efficiently, you know what I mean? Like now they just like literally just plop down shit anywhere without any regards to, transportation or anything. It's like I live like down in like Zilker area, like Zilker Park. And all up and down Lamar, dude, it's just like everywhere. There's like fucking, 4, 5, 6, 10-story condos and apartment buildings going up and shit. And they have done nothing to help the infrastructure of the roads there. And they're like, hey, South Lamar's butt fucked all fucking from like 3 o'clock until 7 o'clock. What the hell's going on? And it's like, well, dude, yeah, you just added like fucking 10,000 new drivers in the last year on this
all about
road.
money though. Like,
But they don't give a fuck.
That 10-story condo, man. Dude, imagine
That brings
how
in
many
money.
fucking people are
Whereas
fucking renting.
building roads, you have to spend money. And
Yeah.
you don't want to do that shit.
Bring money
you know
and
what I'm
don't spend money.
saying? Yeah. So, it's all fucked up, man. It's the fucking system, man. I just don't fucking trust it.
Who's gonna have to pay for the senator's 2 or 3 wives or whatever, mistresses? Us.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I refuse to work.
Yeah, dude. It's like also just like half the time I was reading this article the other day about like some lady in Austin, or maybe she's just like a senator or some shit. I can't remember what the fuck she is. I remember it's just like this city councilman or some shit. I can't remember what it is. If she's a senator or a representative.
Is the one that went to vacation somewhere and tried to have the state pay for it?
Yeah, I think so. And she was like not going to work. She was like voting like 8% of the time on bills and shit like that.
Shit.
And then she was like making her assistant like drive her kid to daycare and pick her up from school, which was like not shit that was she was supposed to be doing. They like estimated she had like pilfered like a couple $100,000 worth of money, and
on services.
And services and buying shit and charging it. She was like buying donuts every day and fucking like charging expensive meals and all this shit. But like these fucking senators and these people that are in public office and stuff like that, they very rarely work, man. I read like 10 pages of this shit that she was accused of in like days that she just didn't go to work and stuff like that. It was like she went to work like 1 or 2 days a week at the most. And she, and then when it comes up time for them to vote for like whether or not they're gonna get a raise, they always vote yes and shit. They have all these vacation days. It's like, dude, your whole life is a fucking vacation.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the design of capitalism, dude, is to continue to fucking like make more and more profits. And in order to do that, you got to fuck the people that are working. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up. How they get raises anytime they want. They just vote for them. But then school teachers, raise for school teachers? Everybody's like, no.
What would they spend it on? They're gonna spend it on Air Jordans and shit.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck when they say that about people that like getting like benefits and stuff like that. They're like, they'll just spend it on dumb stuff. And it's like, you cut to like this rich dude who's like buying some stupid ass yacht that he's going to use 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just so he doesn't have to rent one from the club, because that's just like that just makes me look poor.
Yeah,
you know? I just
it's
don't like doing
beneath
that.
me. Renting is beneath
I
me.
just don't like doing that. That'd be way too efficient. So I fucking, I need some more money so I can pay for this shit. But they're like, yeah, they're always like, they'll buy. I remember I was a sports writer for like 5 years, dude. So I worked in a newsroom, and I was like right beside, it was like cubicles and shit, but they were like, you could see across the whole room and stuff. And so I worked right next to the lifestyle section, right next to like the breaking news and all this shit and the crime. Because I was like in a newsroom, dude. I would go to this shit like 4 days a week, I think, 3-4 days a week for almost like 5 years, And I grew up in a newsroom. My dad was a sports writer for like fucking 40 years and shit. But dude, like the stuff that you would hear and stuff like that, man, it was just hilarious, man. It's just like the sensationalism and everything. What were we saying, man? I forget what we were talking about.
Something about fucking people. Damn, dude, more weed. I don't know if I can take this, sir. But pass it over. What do you call it? How fucking rich people spend bullshit too, not just like poor people Air Jordans and iPhones. Or
but okay, that's what it was. And so like, there's like people in the newsroom and stuff, and I was working right next to this goofy ass dude. It was like, I remember him. He wrote a story. He wrote a story about like there was like something was up for vote about like poor people basically getting like a little bit more money and shit,
more food stamps,
food stamps or some shit like that. And he's like wrote an article, and it was just like the most like passively aggressive like racist shit I've ever heard in my life. And he's like, they're spending on Air Jordans. And he's like, I saw a guy the other day who was at Walmart paying for shit with food stamps, and he had some Air Jordans on and a cell phone. How can you afford that? It's like these guys, they think they shouldn't be afforded like any luxuries in life. Yeah. Like, he smelled clean. Like, you shouldn't be taking a bath. You know what I'm saying?
He can have like sores all over his face.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He can have like all kinds of diseases, and he's like malnutrition, ain't ate in 4 days.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
That's what they want to see. Like,
it's like, dude, you can buy fake Jordans online for like $20. That's probably what they were. You know what I mean? And that cell phone was probably an Obama phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got to keep in touch with grandmas, and
it's a necessity
people.
now. It's
dude, you have to. It's impossible to function without one. But
even if you break down the road, man.
Yeah.
Back in the 50s, they're like, hey, yo, let me help you, neighbor Jimmy. And.
But it's just so funny, like that sentiment, man, that like a person says that and everything, and they never even research like what welfare actually is and how it's divvied out. And like 10% of all welfare actually goes to people. 90% is corporate welfare. You know what I'm saying? That they give to like businesses, tax breaks, and fucking NFL doesn't pay taxes. It's a non-profit organization. My fucking ass it is. You know what I'm saying? The NCAA, the fucking governing body of college athletics, doesn't pay fucking taxes. And they bring in like the March Madness alone brings in like $4 billion or some shit. And they don't pay these fucking kids anything. Not a goddamn dime. They're like, oh, they get a free education. It's like, he's still got to do the homework, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, just like, he didn't just go to class and they just dump all this information in his brain and he just goes back to practice and then fucking hits it against, uses his head as a weapon and hits it against someone else. Like, he still has to go to class and do the work, motherfucker. He doesn't get a free education. He still has to do it. All you do is put another seat in the goddamn classroom.
Like the fucking football player, he learns a lot of shit. Man, that was a great day. And then just one day of practice, hits his head. Who am I? What's going on here? What test?
Yeah, dude. So they don't pay him shit, but it's funny, that sentiment, man. No one ever looks at like the rich people and stuff like that. And it's because, like the people that own the media, you know what I mean? And then there's just dumb motherfuckers like this guy that don't even look into it whatsoever and develop this opinion based on like hatred and fucking racism,
I am against helping people socially and shit like that. I'm against and companies, like everybody though. And I benefit a lot, dude. I get my food stamps.
Dude. I got some back in the day, man. I mean, I didn't really, really need it, but it did definitely help. You know what I'm saying? But for like a couple months back, when I first moved to Austin, I think, when I was like, poor as shit. Fucking yeah, man, it's funny, but like, yeah, dude, the the rich are sucking the poor's fucking blood, man. When you
They
stop.
are.
But eventually, people will get fed up, man. It's like that shit, like the shit that we had in Austin too. I mean, I think it was like nationwide, where it was like Mexicans or immigrants don't go to work day and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they just did that for like a week, dude, like the whole infrastructure of America was shut down. And they'd be like, okay, we actually do need you guys, so here's some more money.
Yeah,
you know
but there's
what
a
I'm
bunch of places that were open with just one dude, just fucking
Yeah.
standing
Mhm.
there. Like
Yeah,
he was like, dude, that fucking Ganesha fucking god from India with 8 hands.
Yeah.
That's the dude, man.
Yeah, dude, I tried to get some torchies that fucking day, man. They're closed. I was super pissed, and I was like, you know what? We gotta start treating these immigrants better, man.
Fuck that, dude. There's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah,
you just
my
want
shrimp
one
taco, dude.
Yeah, I know. One Torchy's taco. You're like,
my fucking Baja shrimp, dude. That
fuck,
shit is
man.
banging, man.
I didn't
Good
get
God. It's the best taco in town. I'm thinking about to go get some of that.
They're so
actually.
expensive, man.
Yeah, dude, it is kind of absurd, man. You go get
come on.
I go in and get 2 tacos, a fucking chips and queso.
Yeah.
And then of course you got to get a soda because they got that main route, so you can like convince yourself that it's healthier soda. It's not like fucking eating your brain and shit. And so I get one of those. It's always like $18.25. I'm like, for 2 tacos,
dude. You can buy
queso?
For $18.25. You can get a buffet in Vegas, man.
Dude, I went to Cezanne, man. That's like one of the best restaurants in fucking Austin. Cezanne on South Lamar. Place is banging. It's like right around the corner from my house, and fucking, I can get a meal there for $10, like out the door. You know what I mean?
Dude.
With tax and everything, you know what I'm saying? But like once I tip, it's like $14, you know what I mean? But still, like,
ridiculous.
It's fucking amazing. I just like sit down. It's like a place, you know what I mean? It's like with the tip, I can get out there for like $14. You know what I mean? Man. Yeah, dude, they got the flautas for like $7.99. It's absurd.
Yeah. This is brought to you by Torchy's Tacos.
The
only tacos worth eating.
In Cezanne Restaurant. South Lamar Boulevard, Austin, Texas.
Brought to you by Immigrant Day.
But no, man, yeah, Torchy's is absurdly overpriced. But hey, man, Obama went there, so you know it's good,
Yeah, that's true. No, he just goes with.
Did you see that video?
It's a fad.
Did you see that video when he went to the Torchy's?
No.
In Austin, dude? He went to the one on South First, and it's like a really small fucking. It's small as shit. I never go there because it's all small and sweaty. You can smell all the fucking people that have been in the green belt all day with their fucking dogs and shit. And I just don't go there for that reason. But he went there, and it was funny as fuck when he walked in. All these like bootlicking motherfuckers are just like fucking looking at him like, oh my god, it's fucking Obama. I was just eating a taco and Obama pulled up. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He's just coming in like causing a scene, trying to be big man on campus. You know what I'm saying? You never see a fucking dude like that just go in and just like, hey, can I get a fucking taco and shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Do you guys want to throw the football? Do you want me to fucking tickle your baby? I think he was. I think he was. Yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking put some booties on them fucking bitch. I'll take a picture. And he's like, oh, what's the good one? What's the good one? What's the good sandwich up here? And I'm like, he's like, this fucking taco's done, ass. And he's like, oh, I'll fucking take the Democrat. the Democrat. And fucking but everyone's just like,
they have one called the Democrat.
Yeah, I don't eat that shit. That looks nasty. You don't fuck around. You get the beef fajita and you get the fucking Baja shrimp, and you're out of there.
It's called the Red State.
Yeah, that's
the Red State.
You get the yeah. Well,
no, I don't think a lot of these places are worth. Dude, I grew up in South Texas, and I love Mexican food.
Shit.
And dude, gas station Mexican food in Brownsville, Texas, or like down south, Corpus, Laredo, is way better than any place here in Austin.
They got
gas station. You get a gas station taco, and it's way better than anything in Austin. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm sure that it's like it's like a fucking Tom Brady pass across from the border, man. They're fucking like tossing tacos over the fucking wall and shit. Tossing over the avocado straight from the vine.
Straight from the vine. I don't even know where avocado.
I don't either.
Oh wait, no, it's a tree. It's a avocado tree.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Somebody's grandma had one.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing, man. And
straight from the vine.
It's making it great, It's making it great.
Oh fuck, dude. I don't think I'm not smoking anymore.
Yeah, dude, I'm fine too. But
no, you're fine. I'm not okay.
Oh, you're all fucked up and shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah, dude, I remember when I used to get like that.
Yeah.
When I was like, when I first started smoking.
What do? You lift up your arms. You
Drink water.
Drink
and
water. I'm
fucking
gonna get some.
chill. Throw some water on it, dude.
No.
Throw some water on your fucking face.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like fucking take a nap. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
The audience, you guys gonna have to take a nap. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go have to take a nap. And
this is fun, man.
yeah, this.
So every Tuesday at Gatsby, 9 p.m. on East 6th Street.
And if you need more information, contact Chad Fisher at fucking chadfishercomedy.com. And I'm probably gonna get a website too, maybe next week. Go to jesselopez.net or jesselopezcomedy.com.
Yeah,
All right, one of those two. Yes, thank you very much for listening for the Jesse Lopez 15-minute podcast, the only podcast worth listening to.